On that note, let's move on to our next management, the management of NHPC. The numbers actually had many one-offs. To understand what went on in the past quarter, how is demand shaping up, what are the projects that are coming on stream, we have with us Mr. RK Chaudhary, the Chairman and Managing Director at NHPC. Hi, Mr. Chaudhary. Thanks a lot for joining in. Well, your numbers had a lot of one-offs, so just give us a few brief details. How is demand on ground for hydro? Could you tell us that? And also your Capex, I think, for the year was at around 12,000 crores. I think you've done half of that in the first 9 months. For this year, what do you end up with in terms of capital expenditure?
Yeah. Basically, during this 9-month result, the mainly one-off is 198 crore because there was a court case of pay anomaly. So it was in the favor of the employees. And because of that, 198 crore we have booked to the profit. And one more 102 crore we have interest on the arbitration award. So that is the mainly two figure which has brought down our PAT during this 9 months. The Capex, regarding Capex, we have 11,672 crore. During this year, our Capex target is there. And for that, we have already spent 8,000, around 300 crore. And we are hopeful that during the remaining period of this financial year, we are going to achieve almost 80 to 90% of our Capex target. Next year, our Capex target is 13,000 crore. So we are on the growth path. And we have many projects in the pipeline. So that's why our Capex will be 13,000 to 14,000 crore in the coming years. So that is there. The hydro going well. Yes, there is a lot of push by the government. There is a lot of incentives for the hydro sector by the government of India. And that's why we are moving ahead. During this year, we are going to, I am glad to share you, we are going to commission our long construction project, 800 megawatt Parbati 2 hydroelectric project in Himachal Pradesh. During the next month, March, we are going to commission. And we are also going to commission the Suvansi Lower 2000 megawatt project. It was also since construction, since long years. So that is there.
So Parbati 2 in this quarter itself, right?
Yes. Parbati 2, 800 megawatt in this quarter. And I will share you after commissioning of the Parbati 2, what Parbati 2 will generate. Apart from the Parbati 2, our generation from Parbati 3 will also increase by more than 1,000 million units annually. So Parbati 2 water will go to the reservoir of Parbati 3 and it will enhance the annual generation of Parbati 3 also. So a big boost for the annual generation for NHPC.
Okay, sir. So you're saying that you could be achieving about, at least 90% of your stated Capex target for FY25. You've given us the Capex numbers for next year. The numbers are looking good, the Capex numbers. But the street is wondering when earnings will really start catching up as a lot of these big projects start getting in the execution phase as well. On, is there any visibility or any guidance that you can share with us in terms of top line growth and earnings growth, say over FY26?
Yeah, I will share that our projects, the total hydro projects under construction is around 14,000 megawatt. Out of that, the under construction project of NHPC is 9,314 megawatt. So 67% of the country's under construction hydro projects we are working. And these projects, one by one, as I mentioned, Parbati 2, we are going to commission. Suvansi Lower, we are going to commission. Then next financial year, we are going to commission around 2,700 megawatt. And with this, the installed capacity is going to increase. And with this, naturally, our earning is going to increase. So during the next financial year, the result will come and our earning will be much more higher than the current financial year.
Sir, you're talking about commissioning. If you could just repeat that number and also tell us, for a lot of these new projects, have you already signed the power purchase agreements? And what are the tariffs that are being discussed? I mean, are they higher than, say, your blended tariffs right now?
Yes, for the PPA, power purchase agreement, for all the upcoming projects which are going to be commissioned, the power purchase agreement long term, it is for 40 years. The PPA is signed for all the projects, and the tariff is as per the CRC guidelines. So whatever the completion cost of the project, based on that, the tariff will be determined, and it will be around 4 to 5 rupees per unit. So based on the completion cost of the project. So these are the there, and a lot of upcoming projects. So I will share you that our Kamla project 1720 megawatt, the Swansea upper 1605 megawatt. So these projects construction activities are going to start. The Uri 1 stage 2 240 megawatt, Dulhasti stage 2 260 megawatt, and Kirthai 2 930 megawatt. These are the projects in the pipeline. So the construction activities are going to start very soon. We are going to publish the bid NIT for the works of these projects very soon.
All right, very quickly, sir, before we let you go, what's the update on the green arm listing? When do we see that happen? What is the current capacity and what's the commissioning pipeline as well?
The renewable projects, we have 261.7 megawatt so far out of the 6 projects, 5 solar and 1 wind power. Wind power is 50 megawatt and solar is 211.7 megawatt. Apart from that, we have a few construction projects, 1490 megawatt under construction solar projects. And beyond that, we are working on 1200 megawatt solar park in the Uttar Pradesh, Jalon. We are also working on 145 megawatt solar projects in Uttar Pradesh. So these are there. So we are planning that our NHPC Renewable Energy Limited, we are going to list it in another 2 years.
Oh, 2 years. Okay. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Chaudhary, for joining in and filling us in with all of those details. We'll keep an eye out on all those cues that you've given us. Bye.